So the next one is Charles law. Charles law. So what Charles states about perfect gases? What Charles states about perfect gases? He gave two statements. Not one. He gave two statements. The statement one. Let's see what is statement one. The first statement. It states at the Charles law states that at constant pressure, the Charles law states that at constant pressure, the volume of ideal gas is directly proportional to absolute pressure. The volume of ideal gas is directly proportional to its absolute pressure. So, what is the mathematical expression? So, the volume is directly proportional to its temperature. The directly proportional to its temperature. If you increase the temperature, the volume is getting increased. That okay. What is statement 2? What is statement 2? The statement 2 explains at constant volume. In first statement it is constant pressure. At a constant pressure. But in second statement at constant volume, the pressure is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. The mathematical expression is the P is directly proportional to its temperature. If you increase the temperature, the pressure is automatically increased, or if you increase the pressure, the temperature of the gas is also getting increased. Okay, so let's see what about the end states relations, now this is something sorry, here what the pressure is constant, so this is P, this is volume, so the curve is, so pressure is getting constant, so P1 is equal to P2, so this is V1, this is V2, so what here, V1 is equal to T1 with some constant, therefore V1 by T1 is equal to constant. Okay, so V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. So this is the relation that we get from the two end states. So what about at constant volume? This is PV diagram. So this is constant pressure, therefore V1 is equal to V2. So this is P2, this is P1. So pressure is directly proportional to temperature. Take some constant. P is equal to T with some constant. P by T is equal to constant. Therefore, P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by T2. This is the another relation we get from this Charles law. Okay. So from these two equations, from these two laws, the Boyle's law and Charles law, so we obtain a one characteristic gas equation, that is PV is equal to M into RT, where V is equal to absolute pressure. This is absolute volume, where M is mass. Here R is not universal gas constant, it is a characteristic gas constant. Its value is varies, but universal gas constant is same for every gas, but whereas R, characteristic gas constant, is vary for gas to gas. For example, for air it is 287 joule per kg Kelvin, so that is air. So it's a universal gas constant for every gas is 8.314 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. So there is a difference between these both. Don't get confused. PV is equal to MRT is characteristic gas equation, where R is characteristic gas constant. It's not a universal gas constant. So what about these units? R units. R is equal to P into V by R into M into T. What about these units? So P, Newton per meter square into volume meter cube by mass kg into temperature kelvins, therefore square, this is cube. So Newton meter per kg kelvin. Okay, this is the unit of chaotic gas equation, Newton meter per kg kelvin. So Newton meter is equal to joule. Newton meter is equal to joule. Therefore joule per kg kelvin is the unit of chaotic gas equation. Joule per kg kelvin is the unit of chaotic gas equation.